This is for the first time I am going to reveal our secret of best making of sauerkraut. But first of all, I must change to the Slovak attire. My mother always dressed us to the white cloth in aroma of dill water, and it smells then absolutely precious. Major part is that ingredients vary, but this is my mother recipe, which contains salt and rasta, what is caraway seeds, and white onion, red onion. This for color mostly. Beets. And also red cabbage for color. And very fresh, if it's possible, leaves of any kind of wine, but the best one is white wine, you know.
White grape.
White grape.
Wine grape. My mother always gave a little, about, you know, half a hand of corn.
Fresh corn?
Fresh corn, you know. And this is total secret. I cannot reveal what it is, but it's a bread.
But this is for posterity.
Bread with yeast on it, right?
And with yeast on it.
Yeah.
And that's put at the bottom, you know, as and whole process starts by cutting the.
You're not going to put that child in there, are you?
Yes, this child is my granddaughter. When everything is prepared like this, we start to cut cabbage. Okay.
How many heads of cabbage do you have? Paul?
I am using, this is for estimate of here, I am using 15 heads.
Okay.
Chopping is just very simple. This one we had sent from Slovakia several of them recipe. Our recipe major goal is that it has to be crunchy, and when you have it, it's like a salad. This is the preparation, our preparation for Christmas, because in central Slovakia, where I am coming from, you have to have sauerkraut. It's a soup cooked with a lot of sausages and meat. It is what in Slovakia called bochit, which is from the side, plenty of fat, and it's smoked. But we don't use it here because people would complain about too much fat. I add salt into it, you know, and the salt simply, but what it does, you know, it start to drive water out, and it will be less pile. So we can, when I came to States, you know, I was looking for cabbage all over. We have sent cabbage from Wisconsin. We were looking for all different cabbages, but to make sauerkraut crunchy, all depends on amount of salt. Then I met fellow from Korea, and I said, how on the earth your kimchi, you know, is so crunchy? And he said, everything is in salt. You must add salt to it, and it will be crunchy. And my mother always loved to have these, you know, long cuts, because it just gives some grace to it. You know. Not only sweetness, but you know, they have terpenes in, and they significantly influence.
So it's a little chemistry too. I'm not sure, did we say what this was?
Oh, we forgot about that too. This is my mother always this kind of admired, you know, something exotic. So she was putting lemon pieces mostly at the bottom.
You have to have a person as a designated apple slicer. Well, maybe we could open a sauerkraut stand, a sauerkraut and kielbasa stand, out on.
In Berkeley, probably.
We can call it Slovak kimchi, and then everyone would buy it.
Yeah. So we start. We put bread with yeast at the bottom. We put
Oh, wait, let me cut the cord out.
2 grape leaves.
2 grape leaves.
Then we put
No,
You know,
having-
just
having been there.
a little corn,
I will-
okay, and apples,
Apples.
I didn't know that you could.
What?
white and red
Yeah.
onion,
White and red onion.
cabbage at the bottom. Last, you know, about 4, 5, 4. This is mostly for color.
These are the beets.
At the bottom, a little salt and 2 big cloves of cabbage, like this. And then you start to push it down. As you saw, layer by layer, a little corn, a little red onion, a little white onion, beets and apples around, and then salt again, like this, and 2 loaves of cabbage. I
Already
think,
starting to give up its liquid because you salted it.
yes, that's kind of like precondition. But oak wood must go inside.
Oh, okay.
These are all chemicals.
No,
actually.
what is it? What are you holding?
Bacteria. This is wood bugs, wood board which I made.
And it's what kind of wood?
It's oak, and that has significant role in giving.
So this
taste.
mold that's growing on that
Yes.
is part of making the.
It smells like
It smells like
sauerkraut.
somebody's basement.
It just gives incredible taste of sauerkraut. It has very important role.
It also holds it down under the water too,
Yes,
right?
I put usually some weight on it, and it keeps in anaerobic conditions.
And then the bacteria from the wood go into the sauerkraut,
Yes,
and that's bacteria from last year's sauerkraut.
yes, and this is how it's put. You see?
Aha.
Put this jar over here to push it down.
So that creates a little trap that lets the gas, carbon dioxide,
Yeah.
out of the cabbage, but doesn't let any air in.
Yes,
For a
I
week.
leave it for 1 week indoors.
And then you put it in the garage for how?
And it must go slowly as possible.
And then when will you first check it?
3 weeks.
Okay, so in 3 weeks I'll come back and we'll
And we will taste.
we'll taste it. Okay.
Yeah, it has to be salty. But then after 4th week, suddenly it will be very sour.
And now we can put that away and we can have a glass of wine.
Yes.
All right.
Tasty and smelly sauerkraut for your taste is coming, and let's have taste.
It's just the aroma.
Stinks. That's the best taste. And now we'll have it.
Best ever, huh?
It must be crunchy. It must absolutely taste as is. Perfect.
Let me try it here. You have to hear it as well as see it and taste it, right?